Hi everyone, Ellie here from the ChildNet Education team. ChildNet is an online safety charity and our mission and goal is to make the internet a great and safe place for children and young people. This is the fourth of 6 interactive videos all about our special smart rules. These are 6 simple tips to help you stay safe online and when you're using technology. You might even have heard of them before. Now, of course, they're not going to tell you everything you need to know, but we think they're a really good place to start. During these videos, we're going to ask lots of questions and give you some time to discuss your ideas. So we would really like it if adults and children could work through these videos together. Also, look out for our 3 special challenges at the end. In this video, I'm going to talk you through the R rule. Let's get started. The first thing we need to work out is what the R stands for. I'll give you 10 seconds to have a think. 3, 2, 1. How did you do? R could stand for so many things, couldn't it? Could it be R for rocket? Maybe it's R for roller skates. What about R for rainbow? Well, even though I like learning more about all those things, R is actually for reliable. The reliable rule is all about information online, and there is so much of it. You can browse on websites, watch videos, do quizzes, and lots more. And there are so many things to learn about. Sammy, our feathery friend, is here to help us start thinking. And Sammy wants to know, what do you like to find out more about when you go online? Take 10 seconds to think about or talk about the things you like to look up online. Three, 2, 1. Okay, stop. I'm sure everyone watching said lots of interesting and different things. That's one of the reasons why the internet is so great. Now, when I think of the word reliable, I can think of a few other words that mean the same idea. Can you think of some? I'll give you 10 seconds to think of as many different words as you can that mean the same as reliable. Off you go. 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. How many did you think of? You might have thought of some of these words. True, correct, trustworthy. They all mean the same idea as reliable. Sammy has another question for us. Sammy wants to know whether we can trust all the information we see online, whether that is something you read, something you see, or something you watch. I'm sure you'll agree, there is sometimes information online that is not so trustworthy. I bet you are thinking of a few examples in your head already. Can you describe as many examples of unreliable information you have seen online as you can? If you are sat with someone, you can tell them. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to have a chat. Your time starts now. 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and stop. What examples did you think of? I came up with a few. Sometimes I see photos that have been edited to make them seem absolutely perfect, even though it probably didn't look like that to begin with. I've had to close down quite a few pop-up adverts that say I've won big prizes. I'd love to win a new tablet or a holiday, but I never even entered these competitions in the first place. Very strange indeed. And I sometimes see news stories that sound like they have been exaggerated or haven't got the story quite right. You probably thought of a few similar examples too. It's great that you are already starting to spot what you can't trust online, because we'll now think about how we can find reliable information online. I want you to imagine you are going to do a project about sloths. Have you heard of them before? They're animals that hang upside down off trees in the rainforest. The first thing to do is to have a think about what you already know about the sloth. Maybe you have seen a TV program about them or read about them in a book. What do you know about what they eat? How about where they live or what they look like? Maybe you know something about how they behave in the wild. You can pause the video here to give yourself time to think. Great! Hopefully you have thought of a few facts that you already know about sloths. Now, let's imagine you are going to do some research online. You search the words "facts about sloths" and click to look at this website. There are a few facts on here. Let's read them. Number 1, sloths are the best animal species in the world. Number 2, sloths are very slow. They can move 3 meters in 1 minute. Number 3, sloths like to sleep a lot. They sleep up to 30 hours a day. Number 4, sloths have dark fur on their face with white patches over their eyes for camouflage. Now remember, we know not everything is reliable online, so how do we know if we can trust this website? Using what you already know about sloths and thinking carefully about each fact here, I want you to decide which facts are true and can be trusted, and which ones don't seem right. If you're watching with an adult, you could discuss your thoughts together. Pause the video here and decide which facts seem reliable and which don't. Good job! There's lots to think about. How did you do? I will now show you which facts are reliable and which ones aren't. Number 1 is not reliable. The person who wrote this sentence might think sloths are the best animal species in the world, but that's not a fact. That's their opinion. Number 2 is true. Sloths move very slowly. In fact, they're one of the slowest animals on the planet. Number 3 is not reliable. Sloths do love sleeping, but they could never sleep up to 30 hours a day because there are only 24 hours in one day. The actual amount is up to 20 hours in a day. Number 4 is not reliable. This fact is the wrong way round. Sloths have pale fur on their face with dark patches over their eyes, like the picture on the website shows. All this talk of sleepy sloths has made me feel sleepy too. Let's wake ourselves up by moving on. How did you do? There is a lot to think about when deciding if what you are looking at online is reliable or not. So how did you work it out? Maybe you used the knowledge you already had about sloths. Perhaps you looked online at some other information about sloths, maybe in articles or videos. Or you might have had a chat with an adult about what they thought. These are all really helpful ways to check the reliability of online information. This is why R is for reliable. Not everything online is reliable, and we have to keep checking that what we read or look at online is trustworthy. So what can we do? You've already made a great start with the sloth websites. Let's take 10 seconds and have a think. As well as all the things we have already done, what else could you do to check the reliability of the information you find online? Ready? Go. Well done. I'm sure you've got a few ideas, but don't worry if not. Sammy is here to help. There's lots of things you can do if you're not sure that what you are looking at online is reliable. As we've already said, use the knowledge you already have. Once you have a think, you might be surprised at how much you already know about a topic. Remember, someone's opinions or how they feel is not the same as a fact. You can check the source. That's where the information comes from, and see if it is a trustworthy site or company. And like you might have done already, you can look at several other sources online and see if they back up what you have found out so far. If every website says something different, it's time to check in with an adult and get some more help. That might be an adult who you live with at home, or a teacher or another adult at school. Brilliant work, everyone! Now you are an R-Rule expert. What next? We have 3 exciting challenges that you might like to have a go at. Number 1, let's see how much others know about reliability online. We challenge you to choose an animal that you like and write your own mix of facts about them, some true, some unreliable. Show them to other people and see if they can guess. Number 2, choose a topic you are interested in and do some research to find 5 places online that seem to have reliable information about it. Show them to an adult and explain why you chose those 5. Number 3, talk to someone else about what you have learnt about the R-Rule and ask them about the craziest and most unreliable information they have seen online. Ask them how they knew they couldn't trust it. Pick whichever challenge you'd like to try, or have a go at all 3. Adults, there's lots more information about staying safe online on our website, www.childnet.com. And if you do manage any of the challenges and would like to share the results with us, we'd love to see what you get up to. You can get in touch directly with the education team by emailing us at education@childnet.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again next time. Bye!